Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming back in and joining us. Today we have a good shoulder workout and legs. Workout of the day, 18-minute AMRAP. So it's 18 minutes and as many rounds as possible in the 18 minutes. We have 20 mountain climbers going to be on the ground, trying to get your knees through your arms. And then we have 4 ballistic rows. A ballistic row, for those of you that don't know, we're just going to be pulling and fast-paced switching off arms with the dumbbell or the kettlebell. We also have 4 kettlebell reverse lunges, so just holding our kettlebell, we're going to be stepping back in our reverse lunge. We have 4 overhead squats, so we're going to be holding 1 overhead and then 1 kettlebell or dumbbell overhead, and we're going to be squatting. If you can't hold it overhead, we can go to the front rack or a goblet squat and do some squats with that as well. Option. And then 20 single leg V-ups, so we're going to be alternating V-ups, touching your toe. And then after all that, we get 1 minute reps. So we're trying to fly through this workout, getting good quality reps. So not quite flying through, good quality reps. So that way we can get that 1 minute rest and then attack it again. All right, so then we'll get you guys warmed up. We have a good warm up here. We'll go 3 rounds, 20 speed skate, or it's a AMRAP for 5 minutes. AMRAP for 5 minutes, 20 speed skaters. Then we have 10 reverse lunges, 10 pike, dive bombers, 10 dive bombers, 2 up push-up. All right, so 20, a speed skater. What a speed skater is going side to side, right? So speed skater, we start in an athletic position. I just want to see you guys butt down and knees bent. And what we do is go side to side. So we're going to be a jump to the right, land on your foot, jump to the left. If you get the balance, you can touch the ground and going side to side. So that'd be 1 and 2. All right, speed skater, we do 10 reps each side. Then we have 10 reverse lunges. So just a reverse lunge, tapping the ground if we can, careful of the knee, and trying to get 90-degree angles on your legs. So we have 5 reverse lunges each side. And then we have 10 dive bomber push-ups. So dive bomber push-up, we go into a downward dog, and then we hover our nose above the ground, coming through, and then we press up. All right, so it looks like that. Come back to push-up position, downward dog, hover your nose above the ground, chest low to the ground, and then you press and reset. We have 10 of those. It's gonna be a 5-minute AMRAP. We got a 5-minute running clock. We're gonna start with 20 of those speed skaters. We're gonna go as many times through in 5 minutes. 1, and begin. 20 speed skaters, 10 right, 10 left. After your speed skaters, we have 10 alternating reverse lunges. So a little step back, gentle tap of the knee, and getting 5 each side. Straight into 10 dive bomber push-ups. Got 10 dive bomber. Kicking the downward dog, gently hovering your nose above the ground, chest above the ground, and come into upward dog for 10.
Let the bass kick. Let the bass kick.
pace, guys. Get a little sweat going.
Let the bass kick. Let the bass kick.
So get that third round, guys. Straight getting a good hamstring stretch. And from here, you're gonna drop your butt down to the bottom of your squat. Open up the chest, elbows to the inside. You guys can bring out your legs or your knees. Get a little stretch, groin stretch in there. And then from here, he's just gonna raise his butt, straighten out those legs. Try and get your chest through your legs the best you can. And then from here, he's gonna drop his butt down again. So, dynamic squat, or bootstrapper squat. All right, go ahead and rest for me, Mark. A lunge to a trunk rotation. So just a lunge, reverse lunge, and then we're gonna rotate to that front leg side. And then we'll switch. All right, do you like double rotation or just single? Single or. All right, just one rotation to that front leg side. And next we have down to upward dog, all right? So it's gonna be a down, just like in our warm-up, downward, but then we're just gonna drop our hips, no push-up. Drop the hips to the ground. Downward, get a nice shoulder stretch, press away from the ground, get your head through, keep your arms and legs straight, and then we bring our hips to the floor and pressing away from the floor. A little hip and shoulder stretch. And then we have inchworms. So an inchworm, you guys know, we'll go over it one more time. We got straight legs, reaching for the ground the best you can with straight legs. Once you grab the ground, we'll walk out to a push-up position. Want push-up? Yeah, go for it. And give me a push-up, or if you need to do a knee push-up. And then we walk our hands back to our feet with straight legs the best we can. All right, we got 10 reps of each movement. All right, so for the trunk rotation, it's gonna be 5 lunges each side with that one single rotation. All right, we'll get started with the dynamic squats. 10 reps of each movement. Dynamic squat, the bootstrapper squat. All right, and let's go ahead and begin. So feet shoulder width apart, reach down for those toes, straight legs. Drop your hips nice and low. Give me a little groiner stretch right here, and then we raise our hips back up. Get a little hamstring stretch, and go for 10. Dropping the hips and raising the hips. Doing the best you can to straighten out those legs and then getting your butt nice and low at the bottom of your squat for 10. Next we have a lunge to a twist, so one single twist to that front leg side. We got 5 reps each leg. And go ahead and begin. You guys can hover the back knee above the ground, or you can rest your knee on the ground. One single rotation. A little extra leg burner. You guys hover that knee above the ground. Little leg warm up. We're gonna need it. And we have 10 down to upward dog, no push-up. Oh, yeah. Start in plank position. Kick back into downward dog. Straight arms, straight legs, get that shoulder stretch. And then dropping the hips nice and low, pressing away from the ground in the upward dog. Downward to upward dog is 1 rep. And go ahead and give me 10. No need to rush through this. Get good quality movements. Spend about a second or two in each position. We have 10 inchworms to a push-up. Go, gang, get warm. Get loose. Sweating. It's not even sunny yet. After your 10 inchworms, go ahead and rest. You need a drink of water. Then we'll go into our skill for today. All right, gang, we are gonna go over this angel and or also known as a halo lunge. What's gonna happen is you're gonna go ahead and drop down into a lunge position. You'll bring your right leg forward, left leg will be back. Try to keep your chest up. And we want to keep our rib cage nice and tight. You're going to grab your kettlebell and or your dumbbell. And you're going to get 5 rotations up and over to the left and 5 to the right. It's going to look like this. We're going to bring that kettlebell or dumbbell up, back, around your head, and right back to center. And you can get 5 left to right. And after you get 5 reps going left to right, you can get 5 reps going right to left. So 10 all day. Then after you get 10, you can rest, stand tall, and bring that opposite leg forward and the opposite leg back. This is, believe it or not, a core stability exercise. That's what we're focused on here. Take your time, no rush. It is a skill session. You want to use pretty good weight, so hopefully you have something that will provide some good resistance. And go ahead and knock out that 4x10. All right, gang, you ready to rock? Let's go. We're all busted up from Monday's workout. If you can't tell, heads up there. Arms, shoulders, woo, the workout. Core and shoulder exercise, right?
man. Those are burners, you guys. Burners. Knock out that 4x10.
All right, guys, we got 18-minute AMRAP to finish off the day. We're going as many rounds as possible in the 18 minutes. Make sure you get that 1 minute rest after every round. Got the 20 mountain climbers. On mountain climbers, want to see your core nice and tight and pressing away from the ground. Lean over your hands just slightly, and then getting your knees up and toe off the ground between each rep. So one knee between your arms is a rep. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and for 20. We have 4 ballistic rows. Those of you that have a kettlebell, with a row, I just want to see you guys have a nice flat back. Just send your butt back, slight bend in the knee, and then we're going to get a row. So bringing that kettlebell to your lap or right below your chest. And when you come down, you're going to switch into the next hand. All right, so it looks like this. You get a row. On the way down, you switch, and then a row, a little twist in the trunk. So a slight twist. Get a little core exercise today. Rotate, little twist, pull to your chest, and for 4. Ballistic row. Next we have 4 kettlebell reverse lunges. This is going to be with your kettlebell on the front rack. We're going to be just doing a step back, gentle knee tap, and alternating legs for 4. And then we have 4 push presses. So push presses for the kettlebell. We're just going to do a little dip, nice vertical dip, and then when we come up, press. A little dip and press. So 2 each arm. All right, so total of 4. And then for the overhead squat, if you can't hold it overhead, you can hold it in the front rack. You guys can go 4 front squats with 1 arm, or 2 front squats with 1 arm, and 2 front squats with the other. Or you can do 4 goblet squats. All right, so that's if you can't go overhead. So it's meant to be overhead for the squat today. 2 each arm. Next we have 20 single leg V-ups. So single leg, we're gonna be alternating. Keep your shoulder blades off the ground and heels off the ground if you guys want to go the hardest skill today. Now we're gonna be rotating right and left, touching your toes. As you guys get tired, you can drop your shoulders and drop your heels and go for those V-ups. 20 V-ups, and then you get 1 minute rest. Make sure you guys keep track of that 1 minute rest, and then we start on our second round. Going for, good goal today is 5 or 6 rounds. All right, let's get after it, gang. Get ready for those 20 mountain climbers. Yay. 5 seconds, get ready, 20 mountain climbers. 2, 1, and begin, 20 mountain climbers. I got 4 ballistic rows. Nice flat back. Little rotation on the trunk. We have 4 kettlebell reverse lunges. Holding the goblet squat or on your shoulder. 2 each leg. Go right into those 4 push presses. 2 each arm. We have the 4 overhead squats or goblet. Single leg V-ups.
Good job, guys. Let it go, Bravo. Let it go, Bobby. A lot of more, you guys. The last couple of days. You can feel that those feet. On 20 miles per hour. Let's go. some. Good job, Bobby. There you go, Bobo.
Finish it, guys. Get it, gang. Last round of the day.
Everybody at home watching these videos, kicking butt, staying with their fitness game. Gotta thank Coach Bobby over here. Killed it today, doing this little live / recorded video. Guys, thanks again for everything. We know it's definitely challenging times. If you're doing these workouts, good for you. I hope they're helping. Remember, next week we start our 6-week challenge, the Cape Fit Challenge, and we are gonna be offering it for free for those that are in economic troubles like a lot of us here in the States. So spread the word if you can. Thanks again to Coach Bobby.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks to Bobby Souza over there. And gang, have a happy hump day. Tune in tomorrow. Aloha.